Okay, I'm just gonna grind some goddamn reviews out of my system, because why the fuck not? I'm just gonna go all out here. I fucking hate 80s teen comedies. I just don't like them. Never did. Probably never will. Unlike those, like, fucking cool, hip, suburban kids who want to say they're classic movie buffs, so they watch, like, The Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and they say, oh, I like old movies, blah, blah. Unlike those kids. They're probably not like that. They're probably smarter than I think of them, than I give them credit for. But, you know, unlike them, I fucking hate 80s teen comedies. Most of them. Not all of them. Obviously, there are some good ones in there. I actually like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think The Breakfast Club has some aspirations that I do find admirable. Say Anything is amazing. I'll say that. Say Anything is easily the most mature out of all of them. But most of them are goddamn terrible. I hate the soundtrack. I hate the generic bully. I hate the cliched underdog storyline that we always have to watch. There's always this big event at the end, and of course they succeed, and the bully gets humiliated. There's always these wacky side characters that are always the goddamn same stereotype. Always just this cardboard cutout of a geek, of a jock, of a stupid kid, of a smart kid. It's just... And I hate the synth music-laden montages. I hate most of them so much. 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, fucking, what else? I just hate most of them. I'm just saying it. I hate most of them. So, when I heard of Better Off Dead, I thought this film was gonna be one of those. And the reason was because when I saw the name of the director, I kinda started laughing way too hard. The name of the director, I don't even remember the name of the director, but it's actually three names, and it's not because of his middle name. The middle word, from the three words of the name, the middle word is the first name, and the last word is the last name. The first word is his nickname, which is Savage. So he's Savage something something, which is his actual name. When I read that, I just kind of told myself, man, this is gonna be one of those movies, isn't it? It's just gonna be one of those fucking movies. So I watched it, and I'll be honest, the first scene kind of put me off, because you see this character's room, and it's just plastered with this same girl's face here, there, and everywhere. And it kind of put me off for a moment. It kind of caught me off guard, because this is not the usual comedic tone of most of these teen comedies. This was much more over the top. It was much more cartoonish. But I kept on going, because I thought that, okay, it's just gonna come back into this really cynical, overproduced, overly commercial, overly cliche storyline that we all know and love / hate. And then it does kind of show those cliches. They start to emerge from the film. The unappreciated dopey father, the cliched bully, the girlfriend who's shallow as all hell, the goofy sidekick. It honestly all seemed way too familiar. But then the film just goes on, and at a certain point, the humor started to get to me. The humor actually started to work. And because it's extremely cartoonish, much more so than any other 80s teen comedies that I've seen. There are like grunting basketball players, homicidal paper boys, hamburgers coming to life and playing Van Halen songs. It's really stupid. And it's also, the dialogue is like really strangely witty. There's this great line where John Cusack's character asks his sidekick friend how he can get better at skiing. And I don't remember the exact line, but the last line basically goes, I'm just paraphrasing here, he says, when something is in your way, turn. And it's such great anti-humor that you just laugh at it. And it's a recurring joke. And most of the dialogue really is that witty. It's much more wittier than most of the 80s teen comedy. It's not these puns. It's not these groany jokes. No, it's kind of like the Norm Macdonald-esque type of comedy, if that's even grammatically correct. Also, the humor is actually really dark, and dirty. There are fucking suicide jokes here. But I can't explain it, but the way they do it is so hilarious. There's this great scene where the John Cusack's character is gonna, like, hang himself because his girlfriend left him, and the second he put the rope around him, he suddenly says, hey, wait, this is real, this is the real thing here. I can't die yet. I'm too young. I've never even been to New York. And then his mother comes into the room, and she accidentally knocks down the stool that John Cusack's standing on, and he's actually choking himself. But because the mother's, like, using a vacuum cleaner, she can't see him or hear him. It's strange, and I was kind of dumbfounded by these scenes, but they were so funny. Also, there's this great scene where his little brother gets a bunch of these women into his room, and I don't know, it's so dirty. It's the kind of dirty that the 80s had in their films, and that's the best kind of dirty when it comes to my personal taste in films. If you're gonna do a dirty joke, just go all out. Do the risky business thing. Do what this film did. Just show the women. Just show the women with the kid and the champagne. Don't think about pedophilia for just one moment. Just go with it. Just get it in my face. I fucking love it. The main characters are actually really charming. John Cusack, to me, has always been one of the best underdog actors ever. Like, if you want to get a guy who can play a very cynical / charming / kind of a loser-ish, I don't know, what's the right word? Kind of a loser-ish personality, but he can still, like, solidly be confident at the right moments. If you want to get an actor for that, get John Cusack. He's always been really good at it. And, you know, it's not really the level of acting that we will see in, like, High Fidelity or Say Anything, but it's close. It's really close. And this was when he was, like, really young, so it's impressive to watch. And his relationship with this French girl character is genuinely charming. Although part of me really hates that French girl character because I feel like that she was basically the basis of the pixie dream girl scenario cliche. That was this huge thing in the mid-2000s for some reason, and it's one of my least favorite cliches of all time. But in this film, it works. I'll say that. Now, here's the thing. The film's not extremely good. I was just merely kind of charmed by it because the film lacks any sense of decent storytelling. The direction is god-awful. It still has a very cliche plot. It's just that the humor is very original. The camera work's lazy. It's always still. It never moves. You know, it's not well made. That's what I'm trying to say. The story really is in and out. The plot comes into the story once in a while and then just disappears for like 30 minutes and then it comes back again. Some character walks by and reminds them, hey, this was supposed to happen. And the main character's like, oh shit, it was supposed to happen. What the fuck am I gonna do now? And of course he just succeeds anyways. So, story-wise, the film is extremely lazy and terrible. But if you just want to see a film that really doesn't seem to care about anything besides being funny, besides being over the top, besides being just silly, a film that just seems like it's not giving a single fuck. If you want to see a film like that, then this is perfect. Better Off Dead it's not a great movie. I'm not sure it's even a classic. I'm not sure if I'll even watch it again. But if I have to watch it again one day, I won't complain. It's pretty good. So 3 out of 4. It's a solid film. If you're running out of fucking 80s teen comedies, this is easily the one to watch. So yeah, Better Off Dead. 3 out of 4. Bye.